Alright guys, so the truck is over there. We had to bring the trailer and the truck out because, well, we left it up at a property up in Prairie County. Then it got a flat tire. We're gonna bring it home Sunday. We're gonna use it Sunday. And the right front tire went out, so we got that pumped up, or got it a new tube in it. Got it fixed. Coming home, and then it was getting really hot. Opened the hood up to stop, let it cool down a little bit, and realized the water pump belt was broken. So we're gonna put it on the trailer, try to get home here tonight. We got a belt already from Advanced, I believe. So we're gonna try to get that fixed for the next fair coming up. So we're gonna set you up here and try to get a video. So we'll see how this goes. Alright guys, so the truck is home. Now let's go over the story. I sort of said it last night, but I'll say it again. Just to go over detail, I was kind of rushed last night trying to explain it to you. So the tire was flat after leaving it up there. And then we go ahead, get that changed, take it out to a mechanic shop real close. They happen to have a tube, which was good. But we get the rim off. The rim's really rusted out, like bad. It almost seems welded, and I don't know if I can show you. Let me see if I can. It's on the back side here. I probably won't be able to find it now. I think it's right there at the bottom. Let me see if I can find it. Not sure if you can see it or not. Anyway, so the rim was rusted out pretty bad. So we decided just to put the tire on it. We'd have to put the tire on it to get it on a trailer anyways. So we get the tire on, we drive it home. On the way home, well, another story is this thing gets hot. So, for some reason, I don't know why it gets hot, but also the gauges are messed up. So you have messed up gauges, you have the thing getting hot, and you don't know if it's cold or hot because the gauge right there, when it's cold, when it gets hot, it goes to cold. And the fuel gauge is, I don't know if that works or not. The reason it does the cold to hot thing is because the gauge for the fuel, we switched around, the two wires. I think that, because that was messed up. I was reading 4 empty, I forget what that was. But it doesn't seem like the fuel gauge is working either now. So we may have to just go ahead and switch all that. But, so, it was getting, it would go up to about right there, that little dot in between. There's the medium, the center, and there's a dot, and then the really far one. So we were getting to about roughly there, and then it was spiking up here to the very cold, which would be the very hot. So it's all, I don't know what's wrong with it. Then I was noticing, we were sitting in construction, had the lights on. I was noticing the battery light was coming on. So the belt for the well, it was getting hot. We pulled over, and that was probably, because the battery light came on, and we pulled over, opened the hood up to let the cool off. Here the belt broke for the generator and water pump. So the battery light coming on was probably the generator not being spun to make power for the battery, hence the battery light coming on because the battery's going dead. The lights could have just sped that up. The belt, I mean, we drove it after, once that battery light came on, that was probably a good, I don't know, maybe 5 miles, 3, 4, 5 miles. It was a good distance. And, I mean, no water pump, so I'm guessing when the battery light came on, that's when the belt broke. Or it came off, whatever. Because it's broke. So, it could have broke before that, and just putting the lights on for the construction sped up the battery draining, and it could have broke farther back. So, long story short, long story long actually, we left it there at the parking lot, left it there, came back in the evening, she did fire up. We started it up, we got it on the trailer, got it home. So now we did get a belt. Let me show you the belt here real quick. The belt, here's the belt we had on it. It's, you can see how thick it is. Here's the new belt. You can see it's quite a lot bigger. I don't know why the one's fatter, one's skinnier. Open the hood here. You're gonna see whether the pulleys look big enough. I think they do. Look at that. Yeah, it might be tight, but it might be supposed to be tight. And maybe that's why it was overheating now recently. If it was worn down, I don't know. But we do have to take the fan belt off, obviously, to get, and that I think might be a little bit loose. Not sure. Nah, it's not too bad. But it could probably be tightened a little bit. So we gotta take the fan off, drop that down, get this belt off. So, that's the plan. Get these bad boys off. Also, we do have a bad oil leak from this thing. It smokes a lot. We've been putting heavier weight oil in it. I don't think it's been smoking quite as bad, but we got a bad leak right there. You can sort of see where the spot's dripping. Oh yeah. He's leaking from somewhere. I really hope it's not the main seal. But it probably is the main seal. We're gonna have to crawl around our backs and look at that. Sticks our face in some oil. That'll be fun. This thing also needs an oil change. And I think it needs valve cover. gaskets replaced. We have them, we never put them on. But that shouldn't be too hard of a project. Just pop them off. Not too bad, I wouldn't think. Alrighty guys, so we got the fan belt off. Drop this bracket down. The gap. That is 5/8. Then we got this belt. So it goes around here. Around the generator. Probably have to loosen the generator up actually. But I can get this on here. Maybe. Come on. Yeah, just again. Yeah, that'll work. Come on, down in there. Get in there. Yep. Yep. Alright, that's good, that's good. Now we just need to get that loosened up and tighten that back up, and then we'll be good. So, the generator is all we gotta get loosened up. Alright guys, so we got the belt on. It's on there. Not tightened up yet. It helps if you have two people, because one person can get the thing tight and the other one can crank down the bolts. This, I'm thinking, might work. If you put a thing here, a leverage off itself and tighten it up. I don't know if that would be any better to get it pretty tight, or if it would just better to pull it with your hands tight and then crank down on it. But anyways, one way or the other, we're going to get it on. Got the second man there, and we're going to get this done. Alright, so fan belt's all tightened down. That water pump and generator belt all tightened down. So we're going to unstrap it here from the trailer quick and drive it off, see what it does. Hopefully it works good. It should. This belt is, I don't know if he showed you that or not, but it is quite a bit bigger than the old one. It's probably almost double this size, thickness like, but it fits in there good, as you can see. So I don't know if that's gonna help it or not. It did seem like it was just kept getting loose before and squeaking a lot or something. I don't know. So see what that does. But we're getting ready to fire up here, and hopefully it runs good. Okay, so the fan's hitting. Huh? Fan's hitting. Tight? Probably. Alright, so we're gonna have to loosen that fan up quick and then try again. Alright, so we loosened it up a little bit. Take two. Try again. Almost. Doesn't seem like it's hitting. So it's not squeaking like it did before, which is good. It seems like it's running good. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Also, this thing's leaking oil really bad from somewhere. We're trying to figure that out. I don't see it leaking right yet. Yeah, shut it off. I don't see anything. Just we're gonna watch here a minute, see if anything starts dripping. Because somewhere it is leaking really bad. It could be just the oil. It's cold right now. It's not leaking too bad yet. But usually we just park it somewhere. There's a puddle. And the oil is like really low. Just in the trailer overnight, there's a puddle up there from sitting. Yeah, he said it was empty on the dipstick too. So do it again, see if it comes out. Let it run for Alright guys, so it is getting hot again over there in the cold section. But the fuel is showing empty. So it might be just the wiring messed up and it's